Seminole. There's a little batch of moisture that's going into the southeast Alabama corner, the Wiregrass region. Limited moisture availability, limited support for this to produce anything more than just a few sprinkles. But it is moving in the general direction over the next 4 to 6 hours towards the Three Rivers area. And that's where we can see the highest chance for a couple little sprinkles and showers. Some indications showing that there can be a few streaming across our South Georgia tier of counties. But given the trajectory and the stretch, I think that's a reasonable expectation between now and I'd say about midnight to 2 a.m. You can have a little bit of rain, maybe some of that scoots south of the state line, but just overall insignificant, hardly wetting the ground. Into the morning, with the moisture around, you can have some patchy fog. And then once we get the southwest wind and sufficient warming going, any kind of cloudiness will begin to break. Maybe some lingering at the coast, but in general, we transition to a lot of sunshine and a few clouds. That's the effect that high pressure is going to start to have on our atmosphere. It's bulging itself over the Gulf. It's going to start to really suppress the rain and even the cloud development cycle. We can see some layers of mid and high level clouds and occasional fog in the mornings to come. But when it comes to the stability that that high pressure ridge provides, it's really going to prevent any significant rain opportunities. So we did have the rain over the weekend. We're not going to have much, if any, rain this weekend. So we revert back to that drier trend, which may not be great for your lawns and gardens, but I do believe if you have those outdoor plans and you really want it to be hot with times of sunshine, well, we'll have that. The sun may be filtered at times by high clouds into your Saturday. We'll have to monitor a front that approaches and lingers in the Tennessee Valley. That can be a zone of a focus for some showers and storms, and some of those may try to surge towards the south into interior South Georgia on US 82. But aside from that, there's hardly a chance for any kind of rain. But the overall temperature trends, a lot of those deep reds indicating temperatures well into the 90s, including in the peninsula. Maybe this weekend you have some plans to be in some of those tourist hot spots, and it's going to be literally a hot spot with mid, maybe even some upper 90s, while locally around 90 to 95 in most cases. And even those morning lows may struggle to get back into the 60s, but I think they can do it on some mornings, like tomorrow morning. Around 67, 68 or thereabouts, and highs tomorrow near the coast in the mid to upper 80s, and lower to mid 90s start popping up around the north of Interstate 10, and that's going to be a common theme for the next several days to come. Hopefully the air conditioner is in prime working order, because it's going to get a good workout this weekend with highs expected around 94, 95, morning lows around 68 to 70.